Hey everyone, Shabby here, and welcome to Shabby Shoutouts. I like to watch YouTube videos, but I also like to make YouTube videos too. Shabby Shoutouts. What this is all the people that I'm subscribed to under 500 subs. Yeah, that's right. We all need a kickstart in our YouTube careers. And the people that I'm going to talk about and the shoutouts I'm going to do in a couple of episodes are all the people I'm subscribed to that I think are awesome. Fantastic YouTubers. And basically, I think if you watched him, you'd like him just as much as I do. Before we start though, I have 4 honourable mentions. These 4 are just over 500 subs, but they're worth watching and they're definitely worth checking out. So let's get on with them. My first honourable shout out is for the Imperial Communique. What can you say about this guy? The amount of stop motion that he does and work and time and effort that he puts into his videos, and I have never seen that many Galactic Empire figures in my life. So my first shout out, Imperial Communique. My second shout out is for Blue Harvest Vintage Toys. Mark over there at Blue Harvest Vintage does a fantastic job. He covers everything really. You get from reviews to rants to old toys to vintage to modern. He also runs the Pala Boys as well. So check out Mark at Blue Harvest Vintage. My next one is for Salacious Rum. What can you say about Salacious? I mean, talk about hip hop, talk about jazz, talk about soft rock, talk about reggae. Salacious has covered them all. Fantastic channel, fantastic music. Subscribe if you can. And my last honourable mention is for Brian's Action Figure Reviews. Brilliant channel. Good old Brian. I like him because of the things that he reviews and collects, I don't collect. So it's nice to see what other people have in their collection. You've got everything from wrestling figures to Marvel figures to Mortal Kombat figures. So check out Brian at Brian's Action Figures Reviews. That's better. Wouldn't be shabby without his trusted Kenner cap. So, my first shout out tonight is for Forces of Light Entertainment. These two girls, man, Natalie and Michelle, absolutely fantastic. I was on Twitter a couple of weeks back and I was looking at, I just finished the movie Enola Holmes and they'd done it. They'd actually done a discussion on it. So I found them on YouTube, watched them, and ever since then I've been a big fan. Stranger Things, DC, Star Wars, Mandalorian, you name it, those girls have covered it and they are double funny. Honestly, very great, very entertaining. Forces of Light Entertainment. My next shout out is for Lexy. Alexa's videos are pretty cool, man, because she doesn't talk through them and she's like quirky in a way, but the nicest thing about Alexa's videos is that she shows toys and she shows like statues and so forth of things you'd never think of. I mean, every time a video of hers comes up, I'm always excited because it's something that I've probably never seen before or I'll probably never get. So, and she uses the best music, man. Some of the music she uses in her videos is awesome. So, Lexy is my next shout out. My third shout out, Tez at Rowlands Reviews. Rowlands Reviews, man, one of the best channels on YouTube. I mean, the way this guy edits, the way this guy puts it together, the music he uses, the humour. I've never seen, I mean, I thought I was funny. This guy is funny, man. He's got some of the best videos ever. Watch his Jabba's playset review video. Oh, it is brilliant. Is Jabba a playset? He's not. It's absolutely fantastic. So, Tez at Rowlands Reviews. My next one is a Dudes Nerdery. This guy is coming on leaps and bounds. I remember him before he had 100 subs and now look at him. Worth every sub he gets. Absolutely fantastic. Marvel. Black Series. I mean, you want to see his 90s X-Men display. It is unbelievable. He's got so much energy in his videos. It's like you're in that room with him reviewing these toys. He's fantastic. So, a Dudes Nerdery. My next one, Camray. He did this presidential debate or this campaign on Twitter and I have been a big fan of this guy ever since. Then all of a sudden he puts up this video of saying of him being this guy, well, I don't know if it's him, or it might be somebody else, called Corny McTurkelson. And I've never laughed so much. It's great because he's been on YouTube sometime, but his newish videos are relatively new. And they're all music inspired. The guy is so talented. The guy is so funny. You'd be a fool not to subscribe to him. So that's Cam Ray. Next is Vintage Toy Rush. Dave at Vintage Toy Rush. I swear, if there was ever an episode of Quantum Leap where the guy went back in time to collect the toys pristine and almost look like brand new, Dave's your man. I have never seen a vintage collection like Dave's. It is unbelievable. He has this room and he takes you on a journey with him, if you will, because he's got all these display shelves behind him. And you help him put him all in the display case, if you will. The stuff he goes through, everything from Karate Kid to Star Wars. He's got Ghostbusters, old Japanese Godzilla, monster kind of figures. His channel is fantastic. So that's Dave at Vintage Toy Rush. Next is Yeticast. New guy onto YouTube, but he's really cool. It's more of a movie or TV inspired kind of channel, but he's very funny and very sarcastic. He's What the F Happened to Nightmare on Elm Street. It's probably one of the best series you'll see about the Nightmare on Elm Street on YouTube. So subscribe to Yeticast. Next is Yorky Bespin. Now the way it's going for Yorky Bespin, he might not even be on my under 500 subs soon, because 1 minute he's at 200, 300, and I think he's just past 400, worth every one of them. He's got variants of variants. I mean, his Star Wars variant collection is, well, watch it, it's out of this world. You find out so much about Star Wars figures on Yorky Bespin's channel. You know, how many different types of Boba Fett's there are, how many different types of Lukes there are, the colours of them, the different countries of origin. Honestly, if you like that sort of thing, Yorky Bespin's channel is definitely for you. And my next is Steve at Collecting Star Wars. Fantastic channel. I love Steve. I love his boys. They always put a lot of energy and fun into every video they make. They've done reviews. They've done Star Wars collecting. He talks to an Obi-Wan in the corner, which is really funny. They do toy reviews, they go to toy fairs, and the last video he just did was even making a pumpkin, and they made Baby Yoda out of a pumpkin for Halloween. Unbelievable. Wait till you see it and have a look. So, this was part one of all the people that I'm subscribed to that are underneath 500 subs, which I think you'll like. Join me for part two.